I would like to record my journey, basically, doing this camper van and some of the places I end up going to. I have no plans where to go. I've only a loose plan in my head how to kit this out. But it's just for me. I'm not doing it as an instruction. I'm not doing it as a this is what you should do, because quite frankly I don't know. I want to do it. So with that in mind, I'm going to get on and just start removing the seats. I remember once when I was an apprentice, one of the foremen said, if you've got a tricky job, give it to the laziest bugger in the workshop, because I guarantee he'll find an easy way to do it. I quite often got the tricky jobs. With that in mind, I'm going to get on. This is my van, 2010 Fiat Ducato 40 Maxi minibus. Used to be owned by a school, because I'm not doing it as a project to sell it, I'm doing it as a project to keep. Now I find myself on my own. I may or may not go into that further down the line. It's in very good condition, as you can see. I'll give you a little tour around at the moment. I've just started taking the seats out, because obviously converting it, I don't want the seats. It's a 14-seater minibus. The reason I bought this vehicle is because it's already got the windows, it's already a high top, and it has a 2-level floor. I'm 6'3", and I can actually stand up on the lower level of the floor. I'll just show you down there, this has 2 levels. I can stand up quite comfortably in the bottom level. I can also stand up on the slightly raised platform, but I have got to duck a little bit. My plans are to fit the bed across at the back, not an inline bed, because this is only really a medium wheelbase. I plan to have some form of kitchen, also ample storage. This isn't a permanent live-in van, this is just going to be a camper van for me to get away from things when things get a bit tough. Me and my dog. Oh, come on, you bugger. First job we need to do is to take these 2 little screws out of here. And that gets us this plate off. Then we can get at the bolts underneath. What I like to do myself is undo the bolts initially with a ratchet, just to loosen the hold they have. And then just go in with an impact driver. And pull them. And the sooner I get these chairs out, the more room I'll have to start building. That's by far more fun. I'm actually going to try and sell these chairs, or more importantly, my daughter's going to try and sell them for me. If I can return a little money, might even be able to put it into the build. Maybe get a chrome plated plug instead of a plastic one. Jesus, I'm out of breath taking chairs out of a van. Rather embarrassing. Well, here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed about this. The vehicle was sold to me as 48,000 miles. Turned out they had it on kilometres. It's 30,000 miles. So that's definitely an added bonus. That's me unbolted all the seats. Got to wait for my helpers to come over to now help me lift the seats out. I should be able to get a full double bed crossways at the back, even if I do have to sleep ever so slightly diagonal. No worries, there's plenty of room for me and my dog. So that means I'll also have a garage in which I can put the electrical cupboard and a lot of storage. All in all, I'm very pleased with what I've bought here. Just hope it all goes to plan now. Suspiciously, it's going rather well. It's always a bad sign. All the seats are now removed. Obviously it's full of rubbish at the moment. But that's me starting to do the sound deadening and the insulation. I've got to leave this bit because I've got a bit of wire in here. Sound and insulation on all the inner panels as well. I'm not going to insulate this for now because the plastic trim is actually going to keep any potential condensation off the metal for now. It will be done, but not right now. I've got this insulation to do to finish, and then make a plywood cover for that. Get all the electrics in, the earth point, etc, etc, and start building the bed. Sound deadening on the other side now. It's a bit patchy, but that's fine. Nice and dead sound. Now for some more insulation. For the next one. This plastic bottle insulation really is a dream to use. Obviously not just for the ecological reasons, which, let's face it, are important. It's actually a good product that works. It doesn't make you itch. It doesn't send fibres into the air. It's relatively cheap and quite easy. There's going to be my solar conduit. Now I've got most of the electrics wired up. The only thing I haven't got wired up is a space there for it. I need a split charger and maybe a battery charger for 240 volts, and obviously a 240 volt socket there. Nice big strong earth point. I can switch it on, it will fire up. Everything's connected and working. Got to be tidied up, obviously, but for now I'm gonna just leave it off. The bed's in process. Whole van's a bit of a mess at the moment, but you can't make an omelette without taking plastic trim off. So onwards and up. That's my little garage. At the moment, that's exactly what it is. It's full of tools. That's my electric board. It's on aluminium sheet. The aluminium sheet is connected to earth, but everything is isolated from it, apart from the earths. I've got a big earth post there, which behind here will have another earth going directly to the car chassis. So the car chassis and my system is going to share the earth. I've got to fit a split charge relay. I'm still hoping that this hasn't got a smart alternator, being a very early one, but time will tell. I've got a lot of the plastic trim off because I'm having to run conduit for the solar panels, which goes up there. The roof isn't perfectly flat, but I'm okay with that. I can use Sikaflex to take any imperfections in the roof, and I'm going to drill holes in it, seal it with paint. I'll then fit a grommet to stop any rubbing, and the solar wires will go through there. And on the roof I will probably Sikaflex the wires down so they don't flap about. This is a tall van, no one's going to see on the roof, and if they're looking and criticising, that's good for them, not a problem. So the next job is to make some sort of bolt down for the battery. So onwards and upwards. This is my cupboard, and the kitchen will be going just there. Made out of plywood and backed with this 4-way stretch carpet. No one's going to see that back bit, but I still want it to be just right, just to make it a neater job. This is now coming along nicely. I've got a bit of a splashback, my switch panel carpeted the top, and I have a worktop made from reclaimed pitch pine. We've got a water tank in and plumbed, and our water pump, a little 12-volt cooler box, and a little camping gas 2-burner stove. A nice tower of storage, at the moment in transition. Generally just getting That's the last panel, insulated, damp-proof, membraned. Had to remove the heater to do it, but I've got to put the heater back until I get the wooden panel made up. The camper's coming along now. There's a lot of work still to do. Yes, Spud, I've heard that you can use old man's beard for starting fires. Do you have any idea where we can find any? Oh, there you go. Don't know. Big piece, come on.